Hi guys, my name is Madison and welcome back to my channel. It's been 3 years since I last posted, maybe 4. I've been trying to think for months of what I should post. I like concerts, I like music, but also since I live in Milwaukee, there's a lot of other things that I do besides just going to concerts, even though that's 99% of what I do. And I decided I think I'm just gonna post what I'm doing in my life. Going out to eat, going to concerts, going to festivals, doing fun little random things around the city. Since I've been gone, I've done a lot of cool things that I just didn't post, and I really wish I would have, because I like looking back on memories and things that I've done. For instance, I went to Bali. Never left the country before, and that was my first international trip. 19-hour flight, and I don't like to fly. If you're gonna fly for 19 hours, definitely fly on Singapore Airlines, because they are hands down the best airline I've ever flown on. I think they are rated #1 in the world, but it was so luxurious. It was so luxurious. It was amazing. I went to Lollapalooza. This is gonna be my 12th year going, and they have an amazing lineup this year. I am so excited. I also went to Summerfest, and I had an amazing experience where I got to meet the lead singer of Walk the Moon. He actually came down to us, and my friend is like their biggest fan, and we got to take a picture with him, and he signed my friend's Game Boy.
At Summerfest in Milwaukee, it was so special. And there's this cool moment at the end that was unplanned. Your voices all night were just so loud and so powerful. And at the end, we came off stage, and we weren't supposed to do an encore. Like, our crew was already cleaning up the stage, but the call was so strong. I came out anyway and grabbed the mic and see what happened and listen to these beautiful voices.
Lean on me when you are not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on.
And I didn't record any of that or post it. I barely took any pictures, and it kind of makes me sad, because I really like looking back on times where I'm really happy when I'm not doing so well, and it just kind of helps my overall mood. And to start, I did go to a concert a few weeks ago, the Fall Out Boy So Much for Stardust tour in Milwaukee. Technically, I don't live in Milwaukee anymore. I live in the suburbs. I kind of feel like back when I was in Illinois, and I'd say I'm from Chicago, but I was actually from Naperville, and people really, really don't like it when you say you're from Chicago and you're from the suburbs, especially a suburb like Naperville, because everybody knows where that is. Milwaukee, it's such a smaller city. The suburbs are like 5 to 10 minutes away. I pretty much still live in Milwaukee, even though I'm technically in a suburb. I went to the Fall Out Boy concert, and it was incredible. Probably my favorite concert I've ever seen from them, and I've seen them at least 8 or 9 times at this point. They're one of my favorite bands of all time. They sounded fantastic. They had so much going on stage. It was incredible, and I filmed the whole thing. I went with my boyfriend, and we had so much fun, and I didn't post it because I hadn't posted in like 3 years. I didn't want to post it. I'm gonna post it because it was a really cool experience. And I have a lot of concerts I would like to go to this summer. I want to see AJR, Maroon 5, Green Day, Weezer, Avril. I'm going to all 4 days of Wawa. I'm going to Summerfest. So I have a lot of concerts right there that I think it would be fun to take you guys along with. Here's Fall Out Boy.
So the concert took place at the Pfizer, where the Bucks play, and it is quickly becoming one of my favorite venues. It's fantastic for concerts. This is the opener, Jimmy Eat Worlds. They're singing their hit song, The Middle. I really like them. I've seen them before. They don't have a ton of stage presence. They just kind of stand there and play. Now on to the main event, Fall Out Boy. They opened with their song, Love from the Other Side. I really love this one as an opener. The stage looked incredible. There's a lot going on, and I really like the song. Next up is The Phoenix. I love this song because it just reminds me of high school when Save Rock and Roll came out. I had this song and this album on repeat at all times. Here they're playing a classic, Sugar We're Going Down, and as you can see, the lights in the stage are just incredible. I was in awe the entire time. Uma Thurman. I haven't heard this song in a really long time. I actually completely forgot about it, so I was excited that they played it, and they changed up the stage for this one. It's a little weird, but I'm here for it. Here they're playing 16 Candles, an oldie but a goodie, and they still kept everything on stage. It's growing on me, I have to say. This one is a very old song, Tell Mick. It's got a really long title. They kind of did an Eras tour sort of thing on this tour where they're playing songs from every album, and we're in their first album where the song titles are incredibly long. Here's Grand Theft Autumn. They always play this song on tour, and I love it better live than I do in the recording. It's just fun to listen to. Potty break. We should normalize intermissions during concerts. That's it. This is one of my favorites, This Ain't a Scene, It's an Arms Race. There's just something about screaming this song with an entire venue that is unmatched. I like the addition of the dog in this one, and it's just the best song to sing live. I love it so much, and it's something I look forward to at every one of their concerts. This is one of my favorite songs of theirs of all time, Disloyal Order of Water Buffaloes. I just got so emotional during this song because I've never heard it live and I never thought they would play it, and they played it. Here's me crying because that was emotional for me. They never play that song, and it's my absolute favorite song. I've been listening to it probably once a week since middle school, and it was just special that they played it, and I'm so happy I finally got to hear it. Here's Pete saying how much he loves Milwaukee and he's happy that we all came to the show, and that he also thinks about mortality a lot. A little bit dark, but we always love a Pete Wentz speech during a show. Here's Bang the Doldrums. Guys, I'm still talking about this concert weeks later. It still gets me excited because they never play songs like this, and they finally played them. And this song is fantastic live. The guitars were great. The singing was great. Loved it. They're playing Head First Slide off of the Foley album. This might be controversial, but I think that's their best album. They have the best songs on there, and they never play them, and I feel like they deserve recognition. Here they are playing Fake Out off their new album. I guess there's fans in every city that make these pink lights and hand them out specifically for this song, so that when they're singing, the entire venue lights up pink. It's so cool. And it was really fun to be there and have pink lights instead of just white flashlights for once. Great idea, whoever came up with that. Here, Patrick is doing a cover of Celestial Lights. He usually does one or two covers during his concerts, and I think this is starting the acoustic part of the show. Here, Patrick is doing a cover of What a Fool Believes by the Doobie Brothers. This is my boyfriend's favorite song, probably of all time. So the fact that they played this was incredible. Patrick is singing What a Catch, one of the best songs that they've ever written, on the Foley album, of course. Their best album to date. Fight me on it in the comments. This is So Much for Stardust. It's one of my favorite songs off of the new album, and I really liked the little moon that they had in the top. Seen Fall Out Boy a lot of times. Sometimes they don't sound the best, but I think this is the best I've ever heard them sound. This is Dance Dance, and Pete stood on a little platform thing that was kind of by our section, so we got a better view of him, which was cool. And this song is a classic, of course. Here they're playing Hold Me Like a Grudge. This is my favorite song off of the new album. The guitars are so cool in this song. Tell me it doesn't make you bob your head. This is the Magic 8 Ball section. I think it's a really cool idea to do for a concert. They ask it questions and it tells them what old songs they should play. And it's different for every concert, so you never have the same Magic 8 Ball songs. Our Magic 8 Ball songs were Get Busy Living or Get Busy Dying and Pavlov. I think they should keep the Magic 8 Ball because it makes every concert different. No two concerts are the same because they always pick different songs. So you could go to any concert in any city and it'll be different. Here's my songs, Know What You Did in the Dark. The lights during the song were out of control and the fire was really cool, fitting for the song. They really have come a long way from playing this song at Tinley Park in the amphitheater when I was in high school. Of course, they got to play Thanks for the Memories. When you look at their discography, they have so many hits off of every album. At this point, though, I was getting kind of sad because I knew the concert was coming to an end. Centuries. This was the first song I ever had pre-downloaded on my phone back when I was using iTunes in high school. This song brings back so many memories, and again, the lights were crazy. Now you know the concert's coming to an end because they're playing Saturday. They always end with that song. It's just their thing. And overall, the concert was fantastic. I'm so glad that I went. It was probably the best I have ever heard and seen from them. And I can't wait to go to another concert of theirs. They really are one of my favorite bands. They just bring back so much nostalgia. And I love them so much. So if you ever get a chance to see them, definitely go. You won't have a bad time. And if you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much for being here. Be sure to like, subscribe, do all the things, and I'll see you in the next one.